Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aToneTarot. Scorpio, you are tuned in for the topic of the trifecta. We will be tuning in, tapping in, and getting into the topics of romance, finance, and family, because that's what it's all about, Scorpio. Those are what makes up the essence of life. So I will be breaking down your message using this career oracle deck, pulling five cards from the tarot as it relates to your family. And this relationship oracle deck will cover the romance part of the read, Scorpio. So without further ado, let's get up into your message. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on as it relates to finance for my Scorpios. I hope all is well with you guys. Welcome to those that are newbies, and welcome back to those that are returning viewers. If you could, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it, Scorpio. And if you're not here for romance and you just care about the money and the family topic, you will be able to jump in between those sections of the video. So I'm going to divide it up into chapters. That's what YouTube calls it. So, all right, let's see what's going on in my Scorpio's career and or finance world. Alright, Scorpio, 5 cards, please, Spirit, for my Scorpio collective. What do they need to know as it relates to their money? Two more cards, and there they go. All right, let's see what's going on with my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as it relates to your finance message. You received investment, many choices, power position, perspective, and roll the dice. All right, Scorpio. So as it relates to your financial message, it's looking like you might want to take some risk. And these are calculated risk, Scorpio, with investment and roll the dice here. It's looking like you want to invest in yourself in such a way, maybe acquiring a new skill, so that you can create options around you for the future as it relates to your financial and career trajectory. You want to put yourself in a power position because someone or something has given you a new perspective around money and how to move with money, right? And my Scorpios are very excited to make this investment. And the investment, yes, it's an investment with some money, but I'm really picking up like a skill, taking a course, not going back to school, but maybe getting a certificate, if you will, so that you can make yourself more marketable in a multitude of industries. So I'm really channeling and picking up a Scorpio collective that has already succeeded in one arena or another as it relates to their career, and they're looking to do something different because they might be, for lack of better terms, bored right now, right? And they want to return to a time where they were hungry, where they were disciplined, dedicated, and really aspiring and working towards something. There's a bit of nostalgia here for my Scorpios. And when I say nostalgia, I mean like you're thinking about a time when you were this hungry and disciplined as it relates to your career, Scorpio. So you want a new perspective as it relates to your career journey. You want something that is going to excite you. And with roll the dice and investment being here, it's looking like Spirit is saying, go ahead, take that course. Take this time to invest in yourself, to acquire a different set of skills so that you can make yourself more marketable in a different arena where you essentially become the novice. And you have to start from ground zero. But you're starting from ground zero with a nice little nest egg already in the bank, because you're, like I said, it's a calculated risk. You have some money, property, resources, a plan, a backup of some sort that you've already baked into this investment, and you rolling the dice on this new thing, Scorpio. And it's a good time to do it, right? Because we are going into 2026, and 2026 is represented by the number 1. That's the first step in a new journey, endeavor, right? So maybe in 2025, you have taken stock of what you know, what you have, finalizing some major responsibilities around children, even maybe a relationship. Maybe you in 25, you didn't have the mental and emotional space to pursue and dedicate the amount of time to your career that you normally do, Scorpio. But I feel the tide and the wave is shifting back now, your focus to career, to your money, to the end game, right? And your perspective as it relates to your future financially is about putting yourself in a position of power. And you see yourself doing that by way of investing in yourself and acquiring maybe a new skill. And it may be just a straight up investment into the stock market. Again, that's not my lane. I don't know nothing about it. You can't ask me what you should and shouldn't do in that arena. But with these cards on my table, what I do know is that a calculated investment will create some options for you and put you in a position of power, Scorpio, right? Because your perspective has grown in such a way now in what you've succeeded and or failed at in 2025 specifically. This is a nice bookend and closure to 2025. This spread as it relates to your career. It's like a nice assessment of what you've accomplished, what you've learned, what you have versus what you owe, and what you have versus what you owe is greater. So you're ready mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even in your personal world to go forth and invest and roll the dice and acquire and stand up a new endeavor as it relates to your career. It's looking good for 26 for my Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio, I like it. Let's get up into the romance section of this read. Let's see what's going on in romance for my Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for my Scorpios as it relates to their love life? One more card, please, Spirit. All right. Okay, Scorpio. This is interesting. For my Scorpios, you received sunglasses, poker face, ship, Cancer, not Cancer, excuse me. You might be dealing with a Cancer, camera, and mask. So what is very interesting in this spread is a lot of observing, a lot of snooping, a lot of not talking, but looking. With sunglasses, poker face, ship, camera, and mask, somebody's watching, clocking, and being very silent with my Scorpios as it relates to reviewing them and looking at them. Either you or someone else, Scorpio, is watching you. And I don't want to sound creepy, like, oh, they're watching you out your window. No. It's like watching your social media. Maybe you even work with this individual and they watch how you behave at work. You know what I mean? Or maybe you are friends with another friend that, there's a separation. This person knows you, but they are not close enough to be a part of your day to day, and they might keep tabs on you through friends. Oh, what's going on with Scorpio? Oh, I saw Scorpio had this event going on online. You know what I mean? If they see you got anything going on, whether it be something you're hosting, throwing, or attending, conveniently they might show up and or be there because they're watching how you behave. They want to get close to you. But unfortunately, I don't pick up any reciprocity from my Scorpios. I do not see my Scorpios reciprocating this energy. As a matter of fact, if anything is being reciprocated by my Scorpios, they're aware of the person that's watching them. Because we got sunglasses and mask here with poker face and camera. This could be two people looking at each other like, you watching me, I'm watching you. The Scorpio might be fully aware of the individual that is keeping up with them. And the Scorpio might be also watching that person. Like, why are you watching me? Let me see what you got going on. So there's a little bit of that here as well. There's a two can play that game energy going on with this spread, but nobody is looking to connect with ship being here. That's cutting ties of a relationship. So maybe this was something that got off the ground quickly. It started quickly, but just as quickly as it started, it flopped. Right? You guys know those relationships. I call them those paper plate relationships. You meet somebody and within 2 to 3 months, y'all are in a relationship. But then a month after that, it crashes and burns. So all in the matter of 6 months time, you're in love and then you're in hate. And you don't want to talk to this person anymore. There could be a lot of back and forth on and off within this 6 month time frame. I'm just saying a short period of time where it started off great and it was, full steam ahead, a lot of momentum in the very beginning. Everything was cool. The first 2 months were amazing. And then on that third month, you got to see who you were really dealing with. And there was some separation needed. Like, I need a break, I think you should go to your corner and I go to mine. And the two parties are watching each other with sunglasses and poker face and then camera and mask. You're pretending like you're not. I'm not thinking about this person. Yes, they are. So if you recently went through something like this, best believe the person is watching your social media. They're asking about you. They're continuing to think about you, Scorpio. There's some herky-jerky energy. And my Scorpios are not unaware. They're not new to this. They're true to this. They are the original private eye. So if anybody going to be watching anybody, the Scorpio is probably fully aware of the eyes on them, you know? So that's interesting, Scorpio. Give me some feedback in the comments. I would love to hear more of what that is about. And if it's not your message, it don't apply. Let it fly. But we are going to move on to the family. Let's see what's going on with the family affairs for my Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on as it relates to your family. One more card, please. Spirit, one more card for my Scorpios. All right now, Scorpio, as it relates to family, somebody thought they was going to get away with a lie, but it's not looking like they will. So for the family section of the read, you receive the World, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So the World represents completion. Somebody thought they had something in the bag as it relates to money, and manipulation to some degree is what I'm picking up. Somebody sold someone on something, maybe a child, a young adult, a nephew, something like that. And the child and or young adult off to the races to go execute a plan that they might have told Scorpio the money was for. Like, say for instance, your young adult son and or daughter comes to you and says, Mom, or Dad, whichever, I need $2,000 because my car is in the shop. I need to get my car fixed. The parent hands over the money, but the money is not for the repair of a car. It's for something else. So this young adult thinks that they gotten away with the execution of getting this money. And this might be extreme as far as the lie, right? Just take it how it resonates as far as the analogy. But that truth comes up and out. Just when they thought they got away with this lie, this deceit, this thing, they thought they had it in the bag. Somebody says something or tells on somebody. Somebody is in the right place at the right time and hears some information like, wait, what you say? You saw who down where with $2,000? You're able to piece together that you were lied to. If it's not a child, it could be anyone in your family, or it's in relation to family. Family facilitates this lie to truth, or is a part of you getting to the truth, is the bridge to the truth, if you will. Your family or a family situation, you talking amongst family. People, word of mouth, you never know who knows who. I'm going to say that, right? And just in basic conversation, somebody thought they was going to get over on you, Scorpio, and the truth came up and out. No. Somebody running their mouth, either told on themselves or gave you some information inadvertently, and it was solid, and you gonna have to say, run that back. What did you tell me happened? Because I was at so-and-so house, and it's No way this person can lie and say, that person is lying on me, because there's no connection. There's no motives. These two people may not even know each other. You know what I mean? As it relates to something that was said and revealed to you, Scorpio, that helped you piece something together that was not necessarily known to you. And it happens quick. You find out something, you find out the truth, but they almost got away with it. This person almost got away with whatever this was. So either someone in your family is plotting and there's some deceitful things going on with you, or your family is going to help facilitate and reveal a truth to you, Scorpio, that is going to be like, wow, see, you better be careful who you cross, because you never know who is who. Yeah, that's what this is giving. Somebody really thought they had it in the bag. They almost had you. But nope, the truth is going to reveal itself. You're going to be at the right place at the right time. Somebody's going to say the right thing to you. You're going to be able to connect some dots, and it clicks. Like, is that so? Right. So, I would love to hear about that, Scorpio. Let me know what's going on with those details. But that is your message, Scorpio. And until next time, I hope this helps. Peace.